All right, guys. So I got a 98 TJ and I wanted a hardtop because I was freezing and it sucks. And I was looking online and they're like a bazillion dollars. They're like $25 million for a new one. And it's just more than my Jeep cost, so I couldn't swing it. So I picked that one up for 50 bucks. Here it is right after I got it at the gas station parking lot. I ratchet strapped it down. The back fits perfect, but the front, as you can see, was a little wonky. It was kind of barely on there, but that's how I got it home. It was quite an adventure. So the front was broken. It was sitting in some guy's field for 10 years, you know. I figured that had to be cut and trimmed anyway, so, you know, who cares? There it is again. Everything online shows, you know, that the back fits perfect, but the front needs work. So I'm hoping by this to kind of show you, here's where I just started chopping to see what's up. But yeah, this is what this is. Okay, so there was a channel here, a lot like this channel, and I'm guessing it fit in here. And it would have lined up pretty good. Maybe that's the one, I really don't know. But this has rivets, so that wouldn't make sense that that goes in here. I mean, I know it's not meant for this anyway, but I'm just saying the equivalent. It's not that obstructs it. It's the front lip itself hits here and doesn't allow it to go far enough down. So let me see if the other side is still to where you can tell. Okay, yeah, it's about the same. So look, let's close the door. Stupid light, hold on. That's about the pie wedge you end up with. I know I have it propped up right now, but it's still big enough here for you to put your finger in. So this side was broken when I got it, but to show you kind of what I had to do on this side was, this used to be very square. And what I did was I had to cut to the top of the drip rail at an angle and cut out some of the goodies in there because it was hitting right here. And this will sit over this, like similar angle, but it's gonna overlap a little, and then I gotta cut up like this, like here, and then up, I think this far. I'm gonna try this line and just keep trimming as I go. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I cut a pie wedge out of the front. The gap is still crazy. I'm gonna have to take off a lot. What I'm concerned about is that, let's say it's a thumb's thickness. So I would have to cut this down a thumb's thickness this way, which means I'm cutting all the way up here. So I'm thinking that's what I have to do, and then it would rest inside this channel and not over it. I presumed it hugged over it like a hat, but it doesn't. I guess it's just gonna have to press up against this, but further back here. So I don't know how that's gonna look. I don't know if the slope's gonna be like picture. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So took that much out of the front, and that inner lip had to come out. It was hitting. So both lips, there's two lips that protrude. They both have to be cut down. That one I guess I went a little too heavy with, but whatever. The gap is still not perfect because it's hitting right there. But once I shave that down, I got this side pretty dialed in. It's not that bad. I got a little bit of bodywork stuff to do right there, and there's this little rubber piece. Like I said, this was broken to begin with on this corner, so I'll fix that little fiberglass on the corner there. And actually, I'm probably not even gonna mess with it. Since I'm busting out the fiberglass, I'm just gonna build this little filler piece here on this side, make sure it's snug. Everything else is pretty good. The frontmost holes line up, but the other two are different. So you're gonna have to drill those out. I'm gonna put nutserts in and just, you know, ham them down. But it's all really good, except it still is silly here. Once that's down, I got a sanding block, straighten that line out. I got a little Sawzall crazy, but it's entirely doable. So all these people saying it's hard, it's impossible, doesn't fit. Honestly, now that I know what I'm doing, I would just measure probably exactly an inch, like an inch. This used to come out straight to here and then curve up. So picture, you know, I don't know, that triangle had to come out. And it probably would have been to here. So maybe more than an inch. It's, well, yeah, probably more than an inch. So that's about it, guys. I got a ratchet strap on it right now, trying to hold it snug, but that's where it's hitting right there for sure. Not a bad fix. And then it sits in this channel, so it should be pretty whistle free. But if it's not, I'm gonna get some regular press-on weather stripping and put it on what's left of this channel to fill this gap. It should be good. I mean, I don't know. Best $50 I ever spent.